Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new here. And I want to say welcome to all of the new subscribers on my channel. I have gotten a lot of new subscribers in the last 2 weeks, and I'm so excited to have you here. I've been able to talk to some of y'all over on the last video that I posted and see where you're from and stuff like that, and it's really neat. I'm enjoying it to talk to y'all, and hopefully we'll definitely get to talk in new videos and things. And so I wanted to thank y'all for joining my channel. And today I'm going to be sharing some floral arrangements that I've been working on in my home. I've been working on decorating for fall, and just kind of give y'all some ideas of things that you could use that you may already have on hand. I know for myself, my fall decorating never looks the same. Every year I change up stuff, but some of the things that I've had for years, and I just use it in different ways or use it in different areas, and it makes it look new. It makes it feel new. And so I know there's not always a large budget, to do seasonal and holiday decor for people. I mean, we're living in the economy that we live in. That's not always, high priority. It's not a necessity. And so I want to share some ideas of some ways that you can use what you already have and just change up the way you're using it every year. So I've got this basket. If you saw my Dollar General video, you saw that I got this basket, and I also ordered this chiffon ribbon from Amazon. Got like a pack of 4 for like $6, and it really is a good bit of it, and I'm going to be using it in several places in my home for fall decorating. And I thought this would be really pretty, kind of added to the front of this basket, and so I just pushed it through the little holes that's on this basket. And then I put some bags that were like from Dollar General, Dollar Tree in there to kind of help stabilize the florals that I'm going to put into here. I didn't want to like glue in like any floral foam or anything like that, because I want it to be able to use it for several different seasons and holidays and things, and just change out the florals. But that just kind of helps give it, like a stabilizer to help stabilize whatever florals you do put into it. So that's just an idea. Grab you some bags that you've got, or if you don't have any bags, just stick some newspaper or paper towels, whatever you have on hand, stick it down inside of there, and it really does help stabilize whatever florals you're sticking into the basket. And then this greenery that I'm using, I got years ago from Dollar General. I think I got it for, this is the ones that I got for a penny from Dollar General. And so I'm just adding these into here, just kind of throwing them in there, not doing anything too fancy with them, just spread them out. And then I'm going to add these picks that I got from Pop Shelf. These were $3 a piece, and I feel like they're a really good size for that price. And I love the little white pumpkins and the little berries. I think it gives like a nod of like farmhouse with the, greenery and the whites and the just a touch of a light orange. And so I really liked that. And then that way I could use it with greenery I already had on hand. I could have gotten more of these and it would have filled it out better, but that's just an idea. If you see a couple picks that you want and you don't have, a lot of extra money to buy several of them, mix them in. If it's got green like these leaves do, just mix them in with some greenery that you already have on hand, that you use seasonally, that you use like in the summer and the spring, or that you use in your home all the time. And it really just helps fill it out. And those picks will give it that touch of fall, but it also, the greenery will help fill it out so that it'll look fuller. So I'm just adding these in here. And anytime I am doing a floral arrangement, I kind of tried to blend my items together. So like the 2 different greeneries that I have, I just kind of pulling them and spacing them in together so that they look more like one versus, 2 different kinds. I mean, it is 2 different kinds, and that really does make an arrangement look better when you have different florals mixed in, but it just looks better when you kind of blend your stuff together. Separate your berries and spread them out, and just, it gives it better dimension that way. Okay, for our second floral arrangement, I'm going to be using this clear vase that I got from the thrift store several months back for like $2. And that is something you can always find plenty of. Any thrift store that you go to is clear vases, clear containers, and things like that. And these pumpkins that I have are from Dollar General and Dollar Tree. I've had them for several years, and I just use them in different ways every year. You don't always have to use them the same way that you used them before. Like I use mine as bowl filler. I'll put them throughout like a garland, kind of like what I have on my table right now. You can add picks to them and use them in your floral arrangements. There's so many different ways you can use them. And then these florals here, I actually took right out of a vase that I used last year, and I'm just going to add them to this vase instead. And that's just one way. If you don't want to spend a lot of time arranging things, you can just pull them out of the vase that you used previously and add them to a different vase and change it up a little bit. And so then I'm just going to add the pumpkins in around the bottom of it. I have found that it was easier to add the pumpkins in after I added my florals versus putting the pumpkins in and then adding the florals. Now, if I had a bigger glass container, you can get like a smaller vase and put in the center to add your florals and then add your pumpkins. But this one wasn't quite wide enough for that, so I had to add in the pumpkins after I added my florals. And so we're just going to kind of place them throughout the different sizes and the different colors and continue to do that till we fill in pretty much most of the space. I did have a lot of floral, so there wasn't like a ton of space. I wish I would have had more of the little tiny ones because I feel like they would have been easier to fill in that space than the bigger ones, but we're just using what we have. I knew I wanted to do something different for my dining room table this year, and I thought this would be kind of neat. I actually saw on Pinterest where they used a big wood bowl and then added a pumpkin. And so I had a wood bowl that I've had for a while, and I thought, well, usually I use it for like fruit and stuff in my kitchen. I thought, well, I'll make a floral arrangement with it because I already have it. And then this like Cinderella pumpkin I have had for several years that I use on my dining room table. I normally do, like, if you've seen any of my recent videos from years past, I do like a big pumpkin spread on my table. I use probably 10 to 15 different size pumpkins, different colors on my dining room table. Well, this year I wanted to do something just a little simpler and different, and so I'm still using that pumpkin, one of the pumpkins from that. And all the florals that you see here, besides the eucalyptus, the green eucalyptus, I've had, and I didn't buy anything new except that green eucalyptus, and I think I got a pack of it for like $9 from Marshall's or TJ Maxx or something like that. And just wanted to try to pull in more greenery, and I didn't have any more of that really on hand. And then like all of the little picks, these little small pumpkin picks are from Joann's years ago, and then several of the like cream florals and stuff I actually got for a penny from Dollar General several years ago. And then the like silver dollar looking eucalyptus that's like cream, I got those from Dollar Tree. And so don't sleep on Dollar Tree and Dollar General florals and things like that. You can often add them in with more higher end florals, and it gives it a better look. I wouldn't always do like a whole entire Dollar Tree maybe arrangement with just Dollar Tree florals or Dollar General florals, but if you mix them in with some more higher end looking ones, because I have some from like Joann's and some that I got from Marshall's, it really does elevate the look a lot better if you do it that way. And so I always just kind of start with my bigger pieces. Like if you've noticed, the eucalyptus is going to be hanging out further. And so I kind of work my way in. I kind of start with the ones that will be out further and then work my way in with the smaller ones and then just kind of fill in the area. I kind of think after I did it that I maybe should have boosted my pumpkin up a little bit more, but we're going to go with it. It's still really pretty. I like how it turned out. And the one that I actually saw on Pinterest that they did in a wood bowl was actually like a larger pumpkin. And so you didn't need as many florals. But again, I'm just trying to use what I have on hand, not trying to go out and buy a bunch of different stuff. And that's the thing. If you have different things that you want to do in your home, but you don't have the budget to do it, go to Pinterest and look for things that you might have. Like look up wood bowl ideas for fall, or look up if you have lanterns and you want to change up the florals on them or the ribbons, just put in lanterns for fall, or different floral arrangements, or changing up wreaths. If you want to do a different wreath and use the same florals that you have and change it up, look for different wreaths on Pinterest. There's so many different things that you can do to change up what you have. and make it look different and make it look like you got something new, but you really didn't, you know? And that's just a good way to do that. So these picks here I actually got from Dollar General for a penny, and I didn't like the greenery on them. They were like really too green for me. They didn't go with the eucalyptus that I already had in there. The greens just didn't go together. So I just cut them with my wire cutters and then slid those leaves off. And so if you have some florals that have like leaves or whatever on it that maybe don't go the greatest with what greens you already have going on in your floral arrangement, just pull them off and don't use them. Well, that's all that I have for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next one.